Canada. Welcome back, everybody. It's another Tuesday Museday episode 103, which I'm happy to report is not the temperature. That was the temperature back in the summer, but it is winter time. I hope you guys are feeling you're feeling in the groove. What does this have to do with holiday? I'll tell you in a second. First, we have to finish. Thanks for joining me. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Que me ensinou a nadar, que me ensinou a nadar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Que me ensinou a nadar, que me ensinou a nadar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Que me ensinou a nadar, que me ensinou a nadar. A nadar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. Foi, foi marinheiro, foi os peixinhos do mar. All right, y'all. All right, welcome back. Wow. I don't want to stop that. It's fun. That's so much fun. All right, let's say hello. Welcome, everybody. It looks like we have an international group here tonight. Well, it's tonight. Right now, it's here tonight. I don't know where it is where you are. I have the feeling, some of you, it's the morning. Bill is here. Welcome. Nice and early. Lacey. That handpan lady, welcome back. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Roseanne is here, as always. Roseanne, the provider of information and answerer of questions. Many questions. Some which should probably remain unanswered. Urban Dervish is here. Welcome. And Champion Morris. Hello from New South Wales, Australia. Oh, Jennifer. All right. Welcome. And I won't say it because we always say the same thing when we hear oh, you're from Australia. I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm going to say. All right. Neil is here. Welcome. And Rebecca, nice to see you. Awesome. And who else? Did I say? Yeah, I said Urban Dervish, right? Caribe, me gusta mucho. Gracias. Sue is here. Sue Carpenter. Charlie. Mick. All right, and Ireland. All right. And yes, I pronounce. Is it Mick? Oh, what did I pronounce? Delahunty. I'm not going to say it because I did it last week correctly. So, I'm just going to say Nick, Mick or Nick, Mick. I can't read. Speaking of Mick, Rhythmic. See that transition right there? Rhythmic, Mexico. Welcome. And I think are we all caught up? Almost. And Pilar from Florida, welcome. All right. Sue is 7 p.m. in Northwest Indiana. Was it different in Southwest Indiana? East Indiana? Northwest Indiana. All right. Thanks for joining from the heartland. We appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you from all over, so welcome. So this is Tuesday Museday. I'm Kalani. This is World Drum Club, of course. You already know that. What's new? I changed the lens on my camera. So we're a little closer. A little closer in. Oh, let me tell you about the instruments, because I did break out the xylophone, and this is an Orff xylophone. It sounds more like a marimba. They call them all xylophones in the Orff world. You can see the side view over here. Oh, and I just remembered, I was going to do a little bit of soloing on the marimba, and I totally forgot. Probably a good thing. But this is a Bergeraud Orff instrument, and it's nice. It's got a little nice sound. I took the B off to make it easier for me to see the notes, but yeah, just did a little bit of marimba. Maybe we'll use that later. And then, of course, I had, what else? Some shaker matching today. This is my Ultraman impersonation. And then I had a kashishi. We have bongos over here, congas, or a conga. This is a conga, by the way. We had, from earlier, we had a frog, wooden frog, rasper. But I was just using it as a, kind of as a little wood block, you know. That's nice. And then agogo, or agogo bells, as we might call them. Brazilian. This is another Brazilian instrument. We had a few Brazilian instruments in this. Some, you know, some Brazilian, some not. I'm just playing whatever. And then we had this beautiful Native American style flute made by Wood Sounds. Brent Haynes, my buddy Brent. This is also Brazilian. This is Brazilian rosewood. So there you go, another Brazil connection. And I have one of my favorite ukuleles. This was my mom's. This is a mele. I don't know if you can see that. Mele, which means merry, I guess, because Hawaiians would say mele, like mele kalikimaka. But they pronounce it mele because no R's in Hawaiian. Anyway, that's a beautiful koa wood ukulele that, yeah, was my mom's, and she passed away last year, as some of you know. But she lives on through me and through the music, as it should be, right? What else? We had the cajon. I have the cajon down here, right here, doing the bass sounds and some other stuff. And I think that brings us up to date on the instruments, except for the baby rattle, which we love, especially with reverb. By the way, any of you, those of you who are Yanni fans, or any of my music, you've heard any of my music, this was on all the Yanni tours. this actual rattle was on all the Yanni tours for 4 years, plus all the recording. Anytime you hear something like this on any of my recordings, this is it right here. The infamous baby rattle. I think that's also a little bit, if you think about, like, kind of reminds me of the Nutcracker, right? So there's another, I mean, that's a stretch. I admit that's a stretch, but if I say it looks like a Nutcracker guy, little soldier, then that's another holiday throwback. I'm just reaching, you guys. I'm reaching for anything to do with the holidays. All right, so what was the song I was doing? I've done this before, and the song I was attempting to do, it's like my rendition of this song called Peixinhos do Mar, and it's just the first part of the song. There's more to the song, but I can't do it in the looper. You can't do it. I mean, you could put a whole song in a looper. It's just that you'd have to play all the way through the song, like all the chords and everything, every time, you lay down a part, and it's just not efficient. So I just did the first little part of the song. I like it. It's enough, And it means Peixinhos do Mar, fish of the sea, right? The fishes of the sea. And in the song, the lyric, the first part of the lyric is, Quem me ensinou a nadar? Who taught you to swim? And so you're like being asked, the sailor is asking you actually in the song, who taught you how to swim? Quem me ensinou a nadar? And then you say, fui marinero. It was sailor.
Os peixinhos do mar, the fish of the sea. And why is this a holiday song? Because I'm going to bend it into one right now. That's why. I'm going to make it into one because to me, and this is just my interpretation, but this is what I have for you as a message today, is that I believe the holidays are about several things. One, it's about gratitude, right? I would say the main thing, especially like the winter holiday, Christmas holiday, solstice holiday, however you connect, whether it's Hanukkah or solstice or Christmas, Santa Claus Christmas or Christian Christmas, whatever, however you connect to this time of year, I think we can all agree, at least I hope that we could all agree that it's about gratitude. It's about appreciation for all of the gifts that we're going to get. No, all the gifts that we have, the gift of life, maybe just having a shelter and food and shelter in the winter, something we can all be grateful for, although we take it for granted now. Wasn't always like that. And also just being grateful, but also remembering the past, right? It's also about honoring. So I'm going to frame it like this. It's about remembering our roots, remembering the history, your cultural history, remembering our ancestors, and remembering the people who taught us, and being grateful for those from whom we learned, hopefully, valuable things that we can use. And to me, that's why this is a holiday song, because in the song, in this a few lyrics, just 2 lines of lyric, but it's saying, who taught you to swim? So I'm assuming in the song, the person knows how to swim, and they're swimming, and they're enjoying themselves, and it was the fishes of the sea who taught me to swim. In other words, this person has learned from their surroundings, they've observed, they've learned from nature, and now they have this kind of connection, also connection with nature. But those are my teachers, right? And if you think about your teachers, some of your teachers are teachers, and some of your teachers are just, they could be other people, random people. They could be relatives, they could be children, they could be pets, they could be nature in a way, what was his name? It's not Gordon. Now I'm not getting the name quite right, but the multiple intelligences. And he said, one of the ways people learn is just by observing nature. And that's another way we can learn. So our teachers can be anything, anywhere. And that's kind of like my philosophy, is that I try to learn from everything. And I believe everything, is imbued with spirit. Spirit to me is just the animating force in the universe. It's just what moves things. It's that energy that it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, we can analyze it, but it's basically the energy that moves everything. It's the spirit, right? Which also is what the holidays are about. And if you ask different people, they'll give you different definitions of spirit. But I'm just going to say it's about being spirited, being in high spirits, remembering the spirits. We even have movies that talk about the spirits of Christmas past and Christmas future. So spirit is definitely part of it. But spirit is literally breath, right? To aspire, to aspirate. And so that's a good thing to do while you're swimming as well. So there we go. Tied it right back. So Peixinhos do Mar. This song has been covered most famously by Milton Nascimento, so you can look that up. I also just posted a video of this Brazilian hand percussion vocal group called Barbatuques. They're amazing, and I posted them doing this song in the World Drum Club Facebook group. So if you want to see that, you can go there and just check out the video and see how that's linked. It's on YouTube, but I posted a link to that in our Facebook group. And that's the nice thing about our Facebook group, is that we can share information and things that do inspire us. So I hope you guys do that as well and you gain some inspiration. All right. Yeah, let's move on and let's do this, which is part of the show.
Guess the sound.
All right, you guys, are you ready? I'm going to turn down the mic a little because this is loud. So in case you're not sure what to do here, you just saw it. It's just guess the sound. See if you can guess what it is. Here we go. All right. Any guesses so far? It might be a little tricky today. I don't know. It might be easy. It might be tricky. What do you guys think? Oh, Lacey, in for the win. Wow, nice. All right. Dun, dun. So yeah, slapstick. And what is it? Urban Dervish, leather strap or belt. I mean, that's a good guess because it's basically the same sound. Slapstick. Wow, you guys are on it. I figured Roseanne would get that because in classical music, they would call for whip. So in a score, they wouldn't necessarily say slapstick. They might say whip. So I'm going to do this like way over here. Can I show you? Here. So it has, let me show you. So yeah, this is a slapstick. So it has this clapper. You could also call it, well, it wouldn't really be called a clapper stick. That's kind of something else. So it has, this one has a hinge right here with a spring. And there we go. I know it's not totally in focus when I go up close, but there it is. And it has this, right? And so we just, if I did it in slow motion, I would come up and I would go down quickly, and then this would come down and meet and slap. So it would make the smacking sound. Let's try it over here. It's loud. Yeah, so I hope that's not too loud. But that's slapstick. I've had this a long time. It's an old Toka one. You know, just a sound effect, basically. And why is this the guess the sound? Maybe because Santa needs to get somewhere in a hurry. And no, he doesn't have a whip. I don't think Santa ever had a whip, did he? Maybe he's just doing this with the reins. Anyway, just something I thought would be it's like Mr. Lacey, it sounds like my second grade teacher paddling across my my favorite. Wow, I hope that's not true. But for some people it is, unfortunately. All right. So Roseanne's already on the points. Wow. Okay, 51 points. Is that it? Yeah. Because yeah, it was Lacey. Oh, how many points did Lacey get? Did you already? Oh, 103. Okay, so you're splitting the difference, right? 103. And then 51, I guess 51.5 if you really want to be specific. But we don't have to. There's no half points. Sorry. We're going to round down. Yeah. All right. Awesome, you guys. Yeah. So, yeah, and what Roseanne said, there is technique to all these instruments, you guys. And thank you for mentioning that. I know that, so those of you who have been learning to play percussion and drums, well, any instrument really. But I do want to say, and of course I'm completely biased, but I do want to say that percussion, perhaps more so than any other instrument category, does require the player, the artist, to learn and employ a wide variety of techniques, just because there's so many instruments. And while there is crossover technique, of course, like playing congas, and you can kind of move to, you know, a djembe or a cajon pretty much, although those are still different. It's not the same. But you can certainly transfer techniques and move sideways and use your skills and build on them and branch out, right? While that's true, it doesn't mean that you don't have to put in work and learn and also learn a particular instrument. Because unlike, let's say, a pianist, right, or harpist, well, harp you may have to learn, but I'm talking about classical music right now, like a cellist or whatever, and nothing, and not to take anything away from any of them. I'm just saying. My point is, you're playing the same instrument every time, so you don't have to relearn a lot of the things that a percussionist would have to relearn, like playing a marimba and then going to a xylophone, then going to bells, going to glockenspiel, going to another like a bass marimba. Yeah, they're similar, but they're not the same. They're different sizes. It's all different. A little, which in a way makes it harder, because you can't just learn one and transfer it directly over. You're always adjusting. You got to pay attention and learn every specific thing. And even for slapstick, I mean, I might have I don't, but I might have, even if I had 4 slapsticks, none of them are going to behave the same way. So if I had to make a sound right on the beat, for example, I have to learn how to time it with a particular size and weight, and the hinge spring is going to be different, and all of that factors in. So even something simple like this, where you're just like doing one action, to do it in time and then do it to the volume that you're going for, it's just not that easy. So when people say oh, percussion and drums is easy, it's not. In fact, I think drumming, hand drumming especially, gives people probably the hardest time for most people to learn. A lot of people learn, you can learn a little, but if you want to really play music on hand percussion, it takes a lot of practice. It takes years. So easy access, but difficult mastery, as opposed to violin or something like that, or oboe, which most people, you can't get anywhere on it right away. You need to put in some time before you can even get a decent sound. Percussion isn't quite like that. Like, anybody can come up to a xylophone, and if you hold the mallets, reasonably well, right, you can play something, and it sounds okay because it's an idiophone. It's it sounds like it sounds, and you don't have to do a whole lot. Once you're playing it, the sound is there, as opposed to a wind instrument or a string instrument. All right, where are we at? Wow, everybody's talking about getting whipped and I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't bring up. Well, I definitely won't bring up like what other instrument would be like a paddle, a paddle drum. It's funny, you guys. I didn't mean to have you guys reliving your childhood primary school trauma, but you know what? Let's exercise our gratitude for even if a lesson was painful, it's still a lesson, and it can still make you better. In fact, some of the worst teachers I ever had helped me, I believe, to become a better teacher, because at the time, even though I might have taken some heat and been embarrassed or been publicly shamed, I thought to myself, well, I'm never going to do that to somebody. I can find a better way. And that's what I believe I've done, and I try to do. So even if you have a bad experience, and of course this isn't just limited to music, but even if you have a bad experience, you can move on, you can learn from it, and that's why we're grateful. And we can also forgive people, right? So that's another great thing to do in the holidays, is to exercise forgiveness, compassion, have gratitude, and just know that everything that happens to you, everything that happens in your life, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery and change. And it's not what happens, it's what we do with what happens. It's how we process it and use it and move on. So everything is good with the right application and reframing and recycling and all that. So, all right. If anybody has any news you'd want to share, anything good, here's Leonard Bernstein taking it out on some triangle players. Okay, I'll look at that later. Thanks, Roseanne. So we are going to do, my plan is we are going to do a little bit of holiday music. But before we do that, I want to do that at the end, actually. So why don't we do, I feel like I just did our music mindfulness talk. So let's get into Gimme Five and do it earlier. How about that, you guys? So let's do that. Let me see. Where are we? Let's go here to Gimme Five. By the way, last week, I mean, this is perplexing to me because I have the same setup in my computer. I don't change anything week to week. But last week when I hit stop, and when I end the live streams, I hit Apple 8 right on my keyboard, and it goes and it plays that little ending video, and then it's supposed to stop. I mean, that's what it's programmed to do, and it does it every week. And last week it didn't stop, and so Roseanne messaged me like the next morning. I got a message from Roseanne. It said, the Tuesday Museday live stream is still going. I went, I looked, and it was like, had been going for 10 hours or something. So thanks, Roseanne, for that reminder. But I don't know what happened, you guys. Some people were on there. They're like, hey, this is still going. It was just on the last slide of the show where it has the logo, the World Drum Club logo. So you know what? Things happen, you guys. So that's the longest Tuesday Museday ever. FYI, it's like 10 or 12 hours long. I don't know. It's pretty long. But let's. I'm just kind of killing time so you guys can do your Gimme Five suggestions. If you're new to the show, you pick 5 instruments. Stuff I have right here, and I will loop it together. I think leaving out slapstick might be a good idea. Just a suggestion, but it's totally up to you. But be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you wish for, because we might have a slapstick extravaganza. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to rearrange a little bit. Okay, Urban Dervish, marimba, ukulele, bongo, agogo, flute. Oh, I like it. Okay. Marimba, ukulele, bongo, agogo, flute. Bongo, agogo, and flute. Let's see. I wonder what key this... It's gonna have a B and an F, F-ish. Anyway, all right, we're gonna go with that. So let's do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and clear. Oh, I hate to do it because let me just listen to this one more time. Let's listen to the song one more time. Gimme Signor Annada, Gimme Signor Annada, Oi marinheiro, foi peixinhos do mar. Oi marinheiro, foi peixinhos do mar. I just wanted to hear it one more time because I put a lot of effort into that. But I'm going to erase it like I always do because this is kind of like my mandala practice, or mandala, where I create something and then I just wipe it away, and now it's gone. And I feel like that's good. It helps me, it's part of its creativity, but it's also non-attachment, because you know what, you guys, there's a lot more where that came from. It's okay. I like creating stuff, and it's always exciting to have a clean slate. So that's what I have right here. I might change, let's see, maybe I'm going to change something in my looper. Yeah, you got to let go. That's another holiday thing. Let it go, let it go. That's not how the melody goes. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Dun, da, do, da, do, do. Different song. All right, let's see. I'm going to change, if I can remember how to do this. Where is it? Stop. I'm going to, Okay, let's do. I'm just going to pick a meter and a tempo. That's all. Let's do this, you guys. Okay. Oh, all right. That was unexpected. All right. I hope you like that. That was for Urban Dervish. Yeah. So you know what, you guys? I see. This is the thing I like. Thank you. This is the thing I like about live looping is because I had set my looper for the prior song, and some of the loops are 2 bars, but the music part was 6 bars, and that's a weird length for a phrase, right? So I was playing kind of thinking in 4-bar phrases, like maybe I'll do 8 bars, and the looper just looped 6 bars. So I just shifted my whole, right? You have to, there it is, it's 6 bars. And so I just went with that. And I actually liked it because it was in 3, is like a triple meter thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But then it turned out to be 6-bar phrases. So it was full of triplets, full of threes. 3, 3, 3, 103. Episode 103. Yeah, so yeah. Cool. That's why this works, because you guys give me things to work with, and then I'm operating machinery that is like a whole nother thing, and then I just have to play music at the same time. So cool. All right. Here's what we're gonna do with the rest of the time, and that is I'm just gonna play live ukulele, and also I want to say that I had to tune the ukulele to the marimba, and it's a little sharp. So that's why I was trying to make my flute a little bit different also. And you know what? I think I went the other way. Never mind. You can tune the flute a little bit, like sharp and flat, by adjusting the bird. So I did that. But let me check my ukulele tuning. I think it's okay, actually. Close enough. All right. So, hold on. I'm going to play a couple things for you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to loop something. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me erase this, and I am going to set up a groove, sorry. And then I will play ukulele. But let me go in, and I'm going to set this up. Yes, happy accident. That's right. I want to get a little background groove going. Let me see. Where is the thing here? I'm trying to select a beat that I want to hear. That's fine. Okay, and then I need to go in and adjust my loop length a little bit. This is going to be simple, so I'm just going to do... I'm going to make them the same length. So I just make all the loops the same length because I don't want to have to think very hard. All right. Let's try this. do a little mixing. We're gonna do a little mixing. All right, now, time for a sing-along, you guys. You guys ready? The season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. Same thing. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. Here we go. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y feliz. I want to hear everybody, all right? I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Let's go. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Come on. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Again. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. 2, 3. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Hard transition. Prospero año y felicidad. One more time. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Let's go. Big one. Come on, everybody. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Last one, big one. I wanna wish you a. I wanna wish you a. Wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Wow. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is not easy. But I do appreciate you guys showing up, and you are very welcome for the music, and thank you for the inspiration and for the support. By the way, I just posted 13, I believe, at least 12 songs with play-along tracks, music charts, instructional videos on the Patreon site for, I call it the Holiday Ukulele Challenge, but that was a couple years ago. Now I just posted all the resources for that. So if you guys want to learn some holiday songs, and it's not just Christmas songs. I mean, Feliz Navidad is one, Deck the Halls is one, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Let It Snow. You know, a lot of songs. Even there's a Hanukkah one as well, and Mele Kaliki Maka. So there's like a whole range of songs. But if you want to learn those, even just learn them to sing them, go to patreon.com/Kalani and join and become a supporter, especially now during the holidays. Give yourself the gift of music and learning music, and that will help you enjoy music making more because you'll just have more things you can do. Pretty easy. But and then you can also support the channel, support this, because this is one of the things that our patrons help support is this live stream, which I do every week for the most part. So I want to thank all the patrons, all the people that are chipping in every week, and those of you who show up, and the people who do super chat, and that's cool too. So go check it out, patreon.com/Kalani, and I just posted a bunch of songs there, so super excited about that, and they're all very easily ukuleleable, like these, like I just did. You don't have to know that many chords, and if you don't know how to play ukulele, you can learn that over there too. You can do it all. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend, happy holidays, and we'll see you soon.
Drum Club.